my name is Dyshawn. And
hey, I'm JT Stone,
and we're here to meet Tim Paulson at Crossfit Pallas.
My name is Tim Paulson, and I'm the co-owner of Crossfit Pallas in Ithaca, New York. I'm classically trained as an accountant, so I went undergrad and grad school at Ithaca College. I got my master's in accounting, and when I was in business school, I opened up the first site of Crossfit Pallas with my business partner, Ethan. And basically fell in love with this and decided that this would be a lot more fun than going and working 80 hours a week as an accountant in Philadelphia. Opening your own business when you're 21 or 22, it's pretty intimidating. So it's much easier to go work for someone else and get told what to do right out of college and not have to make a whole bunch of decisions.
What do you do for your work?
On a daily basis, a lot of what I do, running the business, takes a couple hours a day, accounting, admin, financing, stuff like that, marketing, advertising. But a lot of what I do comes down to coaching. And basically, coaching, I spend anywhere from 2 to 4 to 5 hours a day trying to help people become better versions of themselves. And it's kind of cliche as it sounds sometimes, that's really what we're doing, whether it's physically or mentally. People see a lot of physical progress when they work out, but because of this training style of CrossFit, they also see a lot of mental progress. They get mentally stronger by doing these workouts and doing movements that they thought were impossible or thought they couldn't do.
Where do you picture yourself in the future?
Well, this summer, I hopefully picture myself at the Crossfit Games. And then in 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. It's a fun question. I'd like to see myself still here running a bigger version of CrossFit Pallas, kind of like a wellness center of Ithaca. We believe CrossFitters as a whole, and myself included, in a holistic approach to your health and your fitness and your wellness. So maybe having a chiropractor in-house, having a physical therapist, massage therapist, being able to offer fitness and recovery services as well, or as opposed to just come in, work out for an hour, and then go on your way.
What would be one of your greatest strengths?
My attention to detail. It's definitely helped a lot, especially being an accountant. When we were first getting started in terms of getting things financed and doing accurate projections and making sure that the business would be sustainable for the first few weeks, months, year or two that we were open.
Who are your role models or inspiration, for you as a kid?
So my dad has always been, both my parents, but my dad specifically has always been a great role model for me. He was an accountant, as was my grandfather, so literally when I was 10 or 11 years old, I wanted to be an accountant when I grew up, which is the most boring dream job ever.
What advice would you give to a teen who is considering pursuing this line of work?
Biggest thing nowadays is going to come down to market research. Gyms are popping up everywhere. So there's a lot of CrossFit gyms, and finding a spot where you can open one and have success is going to be becoming tougher and tougher. In terms of entrepreneurship as a whole, I think a lot of it comes down to just being organized and trying to plan as much ahead as you can. You have to be willing to change on the fly, but having a lot of information at hand and making sure that you really know everything you can about your market and kind of about your opportunity, I think that would be the most important thing to be successful for a small business.
What is one important skill that you think everyone should have?
Honestly, coming from an introvert, communication skills. A lot of people nowadays, they learn a lot in college or in high school or whatever it is, but they don't necessarily learn some of the most important life skills, like how to communicate effectively and appropriately with whether it's someone who's looking to hire you or coworkers or employees. If everyone learned how to communicate better, stronger, and really convey their point effectively, it'll help a lot when you're looking for financing, when you're trying to sell your product, when you're trying to sell yourself, if you're in a job interview, which you're basically trying to sell yourself to an employer. So I think communication skills and practicing confidently speaking in public, things like that.
I've learned that fitness is a very good thing to have, and it not only are you getting physical strength, but you're getting mental strength too.
It's more than just physical strength, but also mental strength, because you did talk a bit about that, and I was like, really? That just amazed me.
Don't forget to subscribe.